He told everyone I cheated, so I posted the truth. He told everyone I cheated. Everyone. His friends. His family. Coworkers. Random people who barely knew me. He painted me out like I was the villain. The heartless girlfriend who broke his trust. The crazy one. The cheater. The girl who ruined him. And for a while, it worked. People believed him. They always believe the loudest voice first. Especially when that voice plays the victim. Especially when that voice is charming. Especially when he tells the story before you even know there is a story. But see, that's the thing about lies. They unravel easy when receipts exist. And me? Oh, I had receipts. Real ones. Screenshots. Messages. Phone records. Photos. Proof that while he was out here running his mouth, telling the world I cheated, he was sleeping with his coworker, taking her on secret dates, telling her I was crazy and controlling while coming home to me like nothing happened. I didn't yell, didn't blow up his phone, didn't beg anyone to believe me. I let him talk. I let him lie. And when he was done, when his story reached maximum drama, I posted the truth. Simple. Surgical. One screenshot. One post. One perfect caption. And just like that, his entire life fell apart. In front of everyone. My name's Talia. Marketing coordinator. Nothing wild. Nothing messy. Just a regular woman building her life. And, at the time, I thought I was building that life with Marcus. Marcus was my boyfriend of 3 years. Funny. Charming. Loved by everyone. If there was a poster boy for good guy energy, it was him. Family man. Friendly at every party. Super respectful on social media. Told everyone he was lucky to have me. Made public posts like, "She's my piece." Couldn't imagine life without her. And me. I believed him. Because why wouldn't I? We lived together. Split bills. Shared passwords. Planned vacations. Talked about getting a dog. Maybe even marriage. We weren't perfect, but we were solid. At least, that's what I thought. Funny how lies feel like love until you look a little closer. It started small. Late nights at work. New passwords on his phone. Weird mood shifts when I asked simple questions. He used to send me playlists during the day. Cute memes. Good morning texts. Now, I was lucky if I got a hey. But I trusted him. Way longer than I should have. Because people like Marcus, they build their lies slow. Quiet. Layered under years of, but look how good I've been. Until suddenly, the same man calling me his piece was telling other women I was his problem. Calling me clingy. Calling me dramatic. Calling me a cheater. At first, I thought it was gossip. Rumors. Messy friend of a friend whispers. Until I saw it with my own eyes. Screenshots. Texts he didn't mean to send. Messages meant for her. Sent to me by accident. A digital fingerprint of the real story. Of the real Marcus. And after that, it wasn't about heartbreak. It wasn't about saving the relationship. It was about facts. Proof. And timing. Because he wanted to tell a story? Cool. I was about to post the truth. Before I knew, we were that couple. You know the type. Instagram soft launches turned full couple goals. Brunch every Sunday. Cute little matching pajama photos at Christmas. Cheesy TikTok challenges neither of us were cool enough to pull off. But people loved us anyway. Family and friends adored Marcus. He's so sweet. Talia, he's a keeper. When's the wedding? And Marcus played the part beautifully. Hand on my lower back at parties. Random I love you texts. Little gifts for no reason. He called me his best friend. Told people I was the calm in his chaos. Posted about me like I was a prize. We lived together in a small but cozy apartment. Split groceries. Built IKEA furniture like we were on a reality show called Barely Functional Adults. He'd make playlists for our road trips. Dance in the kitchen with me on lazy Saturday mornings. Everything about us felt real. Until it didn't. It shifted slowly. Late work nights became common. Girls I'd never heard of started liking his old pictures. His phone got glued to his hand like it was surgically attached. Less eye contact. More distance. More defensiveness over nothing. Me. Hey, wanna watch our show tonight? Him. Can I just get some space? You've been real needy lately. Me needy? This was the same man who used to blow up my phone if I didn't text back in 20 minutes. Now, I barely recognized him. But the dagger? Was hearing from his own friends that Marcus had started telling people I cheated. Behind my back. Setting the stage. Crafting the story. Making me the villain before I even knew there was a plot. I wasn't even mad yet. I was confused, then disgusted, then surgical. Because if he wanted to lie, cool. But he was messy. And messy men always leave a trail, especially when they're cocky enough to think you'll never follow it. And me? Oh, I follow real well. The first red flag wasn't loud. It never is. It was tiny, casual, almost forgettable. But when you look back, it was the start of everything. It was a random Tuesday night. Marcus left his phone on the kitchen counter while he showered. For months, that phone never left his pocket. But tonight, there it was, unattended. And right when I walked past, a notification popped up. An unsaved number, heart emoji, and a preview of a message that said, "When are you going to tell her?" Tell me what? That was red flag number 1. Red flag number 2? A coworker of his, girl I'd never met, suddenly liked every single post I'd ever been tagged in with Marcus. Deep scroll, suspicious energy, and the captions she was liking? Stuff like, brunch with my favorite headache. Date night with this one. Almost like she was taking inventory of the life I had. That she thought she was walking into. Red flag number 3? Was the slip-up text. Marcus was texting her and me at the same time. Me. Want me to grab dinner on the way home? Her. Miss you already, can't wait to see you again. Except he accidentally sent that last one. To me. Silence. Frozen. Screen lit up like a confession. I stared at it for a solid 3 minutes before my stomach dropped. And that was my line. But the final red flag was hearing from one of his boys, who thought he was being helpful, casually drop. Yeah, Marcus said he caught you texting other dudes. Man's been going through it. Excuse me? That was the moment everything inside me went from hurt to crystal clear rage. Not yelling rage. Not crying rage. Strategic rage. Because now, it wasn't about saving this relationship. It wasn't about saving face. It was about saving receipts. About letting him run his mouth. While I quietly built my case. Let him lie. Let him spread his story. Let him post cryptic loyalty matters quotes on Instagram. Cute. Real cute. Because when I post, it won't be a quote. It'll be proof. And when I post, it's over. Marcus didn't just lie. He performed. Built a whole reality show off his own fake heartbreak. He told everyone I cheated. Friends. His family. Random coworkers who didn't even know me like that. And his story changed every time. Sometimes I texted another guy. Sometimes I was seeing someone at work. Sometimes it was, she just fell out of love with me. But always, I was the villain. And him? Poor Marcus. Devoted boyfriend. Victim. The man left to pick up the pieces of his shattered heart. Insert fake tears here. Meanwhile, this man was living a full double life. Dates with his coworker. Trips. Gift receipts in his car that weren't for me. Uber rides to her apartment at midnight. Whole playlists shared between them like it was our thing. Screenshots. Bank statements. Social media breadcrumbs. He was messy. And messy men? Make my job real easy. I didn't confront him. Didn't blow up his phone. Didn't cry. I just smiled. And every time he told someone a new version of his little sob story, I saved another piece of proof. Because revenge isn't loud. Revenge is patient. Revenge waits for you to feel safe. Before it takes everything. And the moment that sealed it? One of his friends, the real ones, texted me. Just 5 words. You should post the screenshots. That's when I knew. Everybody didn't believe him. People were already side-eyeing the drama. Already questioning the math that wasn't mateing. Already wondering how someone like me, low-key loyal private, became the villain of a story Marcus controlled. Cool. Let him keep talking. Let him keep building his audience. Because when I post, I'm not just clearing my name, I'm ending his. With facts. With timestamps. With the truth. And nothing hits harder than a story you can't spin anymore. For weeks, I played it cool. Silent. Unbothered. Let Marcus post whatever he wanted. Let him play the victim for whoever was willing to listen. He posted little things like, crazy how loyalty means nothing these days. All I ever did was love her. Lesson learned. Never give 100% to someone who only gave you 50. Real bold coming from a man giving his 50% to multiple women at the same time. But I didn't comment. Didn't subtweet. Didn't engage. Because women like me, we move like shadows through the darkness. Quiet. Strategic. Precise. Behind the scenes, I built the folder. Literal and digital. Screenshots of texts. Uber receipts with pickup and drop-off locations. Flirty DMs. Deleted photos that, lucky for me, were still living in my iCloud because Marcus was messy enough to sync accounts and forget. Phew, better than Netflix. And every new heartbroken post he made, every fake sad song he added to his playlist, every mutual friend giving me the side eye like I was public enemy number one, made me more patient, made me calmer. Because liars like Marcus, they always get sloppy when they think they've won. The moment I knew it was time, he posted a full-on relationship quote graphic. Some long paragraph about being betrayed by the person you trusted most. Then tagged me, like I was going to sit there and take that narrative, like I was scared of exposure. That was cute, really cute. So I spent one night, quiet, focused, formatting the post. Nothing dramatic or messy, not an essay, just screenshots that spoke volumes. And amongst them one devastating and clear caption. 7 words. Since you want to tell stories, here's mine. Then I hit post. And baby, silence never exploded so loud. The second I posted, my phone lit up like Vegas. Notifications, mentions, DMs from people I hadn't heard from in years. Half of them in shock. The other half, laughing, because my post was surgical. One screenshot after another. Timeline receipts. His messages. Her replies. Accompanied BYT Uber logs, date confirmations, and deleted pics I was never supposed to have. All laid out like an art gallery of betrayal. With that simple little caption. Since you want to tell stories, here's mine. There was no public meltdown on my part for him to enjoy. No cursing or ranting. Just facts. Just proof. Just him, completely exposed by his own words. And Marcus? He went dead silent. The man who was all over social media 20 minutes ago? Radio. Silence. No posts or comments. No more or that perfected victim energy. Because how do you fight screenshots? How do you spin a lie when every receipt comes with a timestamp? His friends? Oh, they were in shambles. Some stayed quiet. Some unfollowed him immediately. A few even hit me up like, yo, you didn't have to end him like that. Didn't I though? Because here's the thing. I didn't ruin Marcus's life. Marcus ruined Marcus's life. I was just the one who posted the summary. Meanwhile, his little side piece? Gone ghost. Account private. Bio updated to something dramatic like healing energy only. Girl, please. Y'all can go heal. Separately. The wildest part? It wasn't even messy. It was organized. Undeniable. This was professional grade exposure. Clean like a report you hand in for extra credit. People shared it. Talked about it. Quoted my caption like it belonged on a merch line. And me? I didn't post anything else that night. Didn't reply. Didn't clarify. Didn't argue. Because the truth doesn't need defending. Especially when you post it perfectly. The best part about posting the truth is watching them go real quiet. Marcus? Silent. Deleted a few pictures. Turned off comments. Then, the classic move, he posted a black screen to his Instagram story. With white text. Taking some time for myself. Crazy how people believe everything they see online. Sir, it's not everything they see. It's everything you said. With receipts. With dates. With proof. The sympathy party? Over. His little fan club? Dismantled overnight. Girls in his comments posting wow. Guys reposting memes like pray for Marcus. Mutual friends sliding into my DMs like, I mean, if I'm being honest, we always knew something was off. Oh, now y'all knew. Funny how quiet everybody was when he was telling the wrong version of the story. But me? I didn't need their validation. Didn't need applause. Didn't need to repost their fake support. Because revenge like mine is personal, silent, internal. When you post the truth and leave it sitting there like fine art, you don't need to say another word. Marcus finally texted me. Of course he did. Long paragraph. Full of, wow, so this is how it is. Thought you were better than this. Crazy how you embarrassed me over a mistake. A mistake. Sir, 4 months of sneaking around is not a typo. That's a whole job. A whole internship in betrayal. Did I respond? Absolutely not. Because the truth was already out there. Stamped. Sealed. Screenshotted by the entire city. I didn't need to defend myself. Didn't need to engage. Didn't need to clean up his mess. He built that stage. I just turned on the spotlight. And that is how real revenge hits. Not in yelling. Not in pettiness. But in silence. After you post the one thing they can't argue with. The truth. Here's the thing about people like Marcus. They know exactly what they did. That's why they get so loud with their lies. Because deep down, They know if the truth ever comes out, it's game over. And for Marcus? Game over. I didn't have to block him. Didn't have to rage text him. Didn't even have to delete old pictures. Because honestly, he deleted himself. Piece by piece. Post by post. His page went from relationship quotes and fake deep captions to straight tumbleweeds. Silent. Embarrassed. Alone. Friends started unfollowing him. Some of his people started following me, messaging me things like, "Girl, I had no idea. You handled that like a pro. This is how you clear a man respectfully. Love that for me." Meanwhile, I moved on like it was a regular Tuesday. Went to brunch. Posted my iced coffee like nothing happened. Because that's what women like me do. We don't sit in the mess. We stand on the truth. And let everybody else sit in the wreckage they built for themselves. The best part? I never posted another word about it. Not a follow-up story. Not a messy status. Not a subtweet. Because revenge is clean when it's real. You drop the truth. You leave the room. And you let their own shame echo loud enough to finish the conversation. Marcus tried to come back. He tried to text again a week later. "I know I messed up. But you really hurt me posting all that." "Oh, baby. The math isn't mathing. You told the whole city I cheated on you. I posted your words. Your actions. Your receipts. And somehow I hurt you. Nah. We're done here." No response. No energy. Just peace. Just freedom. Just me. Living completely rent-free in his regrets. See, the thing Marcus never understood was that I was never in competition with him. I wasn't fighting for my reputation. I wasn't fighting to keep him. I was just fighting for the truth. And once I posted it, the fight was over. I didn't need to drag it out. Didn't need to air every single detail. I gave people just enough. Let their imaginations and his own guilt do the rest. Because the people that mattered, they knew exactly what kind of person I was. And now, they knew exactly what kind of person he was too. That is priceless. Marcus? Oh, he tried everything after that. Ghost posting sad songs. Story quotes about loyalty. Even reposted some tired meme like, "Sometimes the real ones walk away too early." Sir, you didn't get left early. You got left exactly on time. Right when I saw you for who you really were. But me? I was thriving. New job. New peace. Sleeping like a baby every night because I didn't have to worry about who my man was texting while I cooked dinner. No paranoia. No confusion. No lies. Just freedom. Friends noticed too. Real friends stayed. Fake friends disappeared right along with Marcus. Mutual friends hit me like, "Girl, you're glowing now." Yeah, that's what peace looks like. That's what happens when you clear dead weight out of your life. And Marcus? Every time he opened Instagram, every time he walked into a room, every time someone looked at him sideways, he knew why. He knew exactly where that energy came from. Not from rumors. Not from gossip. Not from me talking behind his back. But from the one thing louder than any lie he ever told. The truth. Posted. Stamped. Sealed. And left exactly where it belonged. Right there for everyone to see. Life after Marcus? Peaceful. Ridiculously peaceful. Like I didn't even realize how loud my life used to be until it got quiet. Not quiet like lonely. Quiet like peaceful. Quiet like healed. Quiet like real freedom. No more second-guessing myself. No more overthinking every little thing. No more living in somebody else's version of the truth. My apartment? Felt different. My mornings? Brighter. Even scrolling social media hit different because I didn't have to dodge passive-aggressive quotes from a man who cheated like it was part of his self-care routine. My real friends? Closer than ever. Girl, I knew you handled stuff, but that was masterclass. People still brought it up. Still sent me screenshots when Marcus would post something cryptic like, "Sometimes good people do bad things. Sometimes bad people get caught. Fix that for you." I didn't respond. Didn't subtweet. Didn't engage. That's the part people don't tell you about growth. The biggest flex isn't clapping back. It's never needing to clap at all. Marcus eventually disappeared online for a while. Took a break from socials. Probably got tired of getting tagged in memes about how not to fumble a real one. His little situationship didn't last long. Because relationships built on lies? They always fold early. No roots. Just vibes and screenshots waiting to go public. Me. New glow. New circle. New mindset. Same energy. Same boundaries. Same silent revenge policy. Tell whatever story you want about me. Just be ready for me to post the truth. Once. Clean. Without warning. Without noise. Without mercy. Because the people who play victim best fall the hardest when you show the receipts, especially when you do it like me, without breaking a sweat, without raising your voice, without losing yourself. People think posting the truth is petty. Nah, posting the truth is peace. It's clarity. It's protection. And most of all, it's freedom. Marcus thought telling his version of the story first would save him, that he could paint me as the villain, that he could control the narrative. But real power, real protection, comes from receipts, proof, facts that don't need defending. He told everyone I cheated, lied with his whole chest, ran his mouth like there wouldn't be consequences. But me, I didn't yell. I didn't argue. I didn't post 10 paragraphs begging people to believe me. I posted once. One clean post. One caption. One truth. And it shattered everything he built. Because the loudest person in the room isn't always right. Sometimes it's just the most scared, most guilty, most desperate to tell their version first before anyone can check the facts. But the person who stays quiet, who stays calm, who waits, that person owns the ending. Marcus thought he ended me with a rumor. Turns out, I ended him with a screenshot. And me, I'm good, better than good, unbothered, at peace. And if life hands me another Marcus, cool, just know, I'll let them talk. And when they're done, I'll post the truth. Once, perfectly, and walk away without looking back.
Thanks so much for watching. If you love a good revenge story, or if you've ever dreamed of getting the last word without saying much at all, you're in the right place. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new savage ending. Because around here, karma always hits different.